Libya is in limbo tonight. Rebel fighters ordered to hold back as their political leaders attempt to negotiate the surrender of the remaining Gaddafi strongholds. But with Gaddafi urging his supporters to fight to the death and end without bloodshed is far from certain. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent, Jonathan Miller, travelled down to Tahunah, where rebel commanders are preparing for an assault on Bani Walid, a Gaddafi bastion deep in the desert, if those peace talks break down. A quick warning, his report does contain images that you might find distressing.
It was probably a British Apache attack helicopter that delivered hellfire on this truck on the road from Tripoli to Tahunah. The truck crammed full of mortars, grenades and fresh ammo for Gaddafi's forces as they retreated southeast. Unexploded, unstable ordnance now litters the roadside. Tahunah town is now free. It's pretty unscathed, but as he fled, the colonel himself passed close to this place, a staging post on the route south. The former regime army base, now in rebel hands, although it's Gaddafi's men who are the rebels here now.
Finish, Gaddafi finish.
Gaddafi go out.
Go out, Gaddafi.
Tahunah's Free Libyan forces now a front-line command, the tribal town of Bani Walid just 50 miles away. The local commanders from Bani Walid, where top-level fugitives from the regime are thought to have holed up. Brigadier Doral Salan Jadek says he believes Colonel Gaddafi's son Saif al-Islam and former regime spokesman Musa Ibrahim are in the town, along with troops and African mercenaries. He told me there'd been an uprising in Bani Walid back in May. Some grim pictures emerged of the aftermath when Gaddafi's troops killed 13 protesters. When I went to Bani Walid 4 months ago, reporters were mobbed by crazed, die-hard regime loyalists. Today, I was told they weren't even from the town, just bussed in. We sought advice as to whether it was safe to venture down towards Bani Walid. Do not do this, they said. The Free Libyan forces here appear to be in a state of heightened anxiety today. The brigadier absolutely adamant that we should not attempt to go down either of the roads from Tahunah here towards Bani Walid. He said Gaddafi forces are on that road. There are snipers. It is too dangerous. The situation is still fluid. This is not over. A convoy of ambulances sat ominously at the turnoff to Bani Walid. Paramedics guarded by fighters waiting to be given the all clear to head on up the road.
There's about 6 cars with 50 caliber guns went that way, so to see if it's safe for us to follow them there.
These men and their families managed to get out of Bani Walid this morning. Abdul says he saw Saif al-Islam al-Gaddafi 2 days ago. Ahmed says Gaddafi's forces are hiding all over town. Free Libyan forces tonight reportedly still attempting to negotiate a peaceful surrender. In Tahunah, they're trashing a government office. No one knows where Colonel Gaddafi is, but one thing's for certain, he's not coming back. Having trampled his people for decades, they are finally free to express their contempt. Jonathan Miller, Channel 4 News, Tahunah.
Meanwhile, documents have been found in Tripoli that appear to show US and UK spy agencies built close ties with their Libyan counterparts during the past decade. The papers were discovered at the office of Colonel Gaddafi's former spy chief, Musa Kusa, by a human rights group. The documents suggest the CIA abducted several suspected anti-Gaddafi rebels between 2002 and 2004 and then handed them over to the authorities in Tripoli.
We quickly found documents relating to CIA renditions to Libya, including the rendition of who is now the head of the Tripoli Military Council, Abdel Hakim Belhaj. He was rendered by the CIA. He was captured, abducted together with his pregnant wife, and flown on the so-called black flight to Tripoli for his interrogation.